What? Shalom Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahshua, Barakatham to the brothers. Shalom. Oh, Slucky. Shalom, Shema. Shalom, Shema, Alatham, Baal Shem Yahshua to the sisters. I'm preaching on Psalm 50 Yahshua Yahweh. This is Trooper Lakam. This is the ISUPK coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hanna. And since 1969, we've been here teaching so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians that we are the so-called Slavic, that we are the 12 tribes of Israel, you understand? According to the Bible, that we are the Jew, you understand? So-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, so-called Native American man is the Jew, you understand? I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, you know what I'm saying? Where you from, Mark? Apart, you know what I'm saying? Tribe of Ephraim, you understand? And we're here to continue on part 2, lies on our king. Part 1, we got dispelled everything. Not everything, but the key core that what keeps Christianity alive, you understand? We through the scriptures, you know what I'm saying, because the pastor, your reverend, the Reverend Pork Chop, you understand? He does not break down these biblical scriptures, you understand? And this Bible, this King James Version Bible, this is our records, you understand? This is our records, this is our constitution, this is how we're supposed to live, how we govern ourselves, you understand? And your Christian pastor, your preacher, he does not break down this Bible the right way, you understand? One of the most lies that keeps the Christian church alive is that Christ didn't have a father. You know what I'm saying? They like to teach that the Most High God, Yahweh the Hebrew, is his father. Understand? Israel, every Israelite, every so-called black, Hispanic, Native American man, woman is a child of God because he's chosen us. He didn't choose no other nation, understand? We're all his sons. But it's disgusting to say that God had intercourse with one of his own creations, Mary, understand? We broke that down in last class. We also broke down that he is a man. That our King Yahushua is a man. He came from a man and a woman. He could be tempted, you understand? He could be tempted like any man, but he fought the temptation, you understand? He fought the devil, you understand? And we're gonna go on part 2 on lies on our king, you understand? We're gonna crush Christianity, you understand? That's what we do in the ISUPK. We're gonna crush Christianity and free the minds of our people, you know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna break down this Bible line per line, verse for verse, you understand? Let me get the first verse, which is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 3. Baba, show me, you got it?
Khan. The book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 3.
Now, this is Paul writing these words. You know what I'm saying? Paul's writing this. This is a Benjamin, you know what I'm saying? Israelite, you know what I'm saying? Your kinfolk, my kinfolk, you understand? Keep reading, Baba, show.
For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ.
So you can what?
Wish that myself were accursed from Christ.
I mean, he wishes he can wish himself a curse from Christ, you understand? Because everyone loves Christ. Everybody loves Jesus until it hurts, you know what I'm saying? Everyone loves God until it hurts, you understand? Not saying the same thing. When you're in this truth, you're going to go through it. And Paul is writing it because, you understand, he's going through it. This man was incarcerated for nothing, beaten down, chased out of cities, you know what I'm saying, for serving the Most High God and following the teachings of Christ, which he learned from Peter. And Peter was one of the disciples of Christ, you understand? Keep reading, Baba Bashar.
For my brethren, my kinsmen.
For my what?
My brethren.
Your brethren, your family. Keep reading.
My kinsmen.
Your family, your cousins, your sisters, your aunties, your uncles. Keep reading, sir. I mean,
according to the flesh.
According to the what?
The flesh.
The spirit.
The flesh.
The flesh, meaning who you come from, your nationality, your race. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 4. Who are Israelites?
Who are what?
Israelites.
Africans.
Israelites.
Japanese.
Israelites.
Europeans.
Israelites.
East Indians.
Israelites.
The lost 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? You're so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian. You are Israel. You understand? You belong to this nation. This is your nationality. This is your bloodline. Let's keep reading.
To whom pertaineth the adoption.
The what?
The adoption.
There's a time when the Most High God didn't recognize his people. You understand? I'm about to wrap this all up. This is the next spell that the Christian church likes to teach. You understand? That God is for everybody. You understand? What I'm saying is the Most High God at one time, because we didn't want to follow his laws. We didn't want to follow his instructions. We didn't want to follow laws, statutes, and commandments the Most High God gave it to us. And we kept on disobeying them. We kept on sinning. We wanted to do all these other things, all the other abominable things that the heathen nations were doing. You understand? We wanted to eat pork. We wanted to eat crab. We wanted to eat shrimp, eat lobster. You understand? We wanted to do illicit, illegal LGBT things. You understand? We wanted to celebrate pagan, false holidays. We wanted to serve their fake gods. You understand? And this angered the Most High God. So for a time, he ignored us. Read that again from Who pertain to the adoption?
Who are Israelites,
Come.
to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory,
In the what?
and the glory.
It's glorious. As a matter of fact, give me the book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19, Bob. The water. Understand? What's so glorious about this? What's so glorious about the covenant? You know what I'm saying? Obtaining the laws, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? When you get it, read it. The water.
The book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
He what?
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
He, in the beginning, this is writing, you know what I'm saying? This is the book of Psalms. King David is writing this, you understand? King David was a solid brother. A man from the tribe of Judah, you know what I'm saying? The king of Israel, who united both northern and southern kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Our Spanish-speaking brothers and our so-called black Negro brothers come together to be one nation, you understand? King David, a powerful man, you understand? He had hands too. You know what I'm saying? This brother was a warrior for the Lord, you understand? Keep reading from the beginning, Bubba Shaw.
Psalms 147, 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
That he is the Most High God. That he is the Most High God, Yahweh in the Hebrew. That he is the creator of the moon, the stars, the universe. You understand? That's the he. Keep reading, sir.
His statutes and his judgments
unto. Start by his word. Stop that by his word.
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
Jacob is Israel. You understand? Jacob is the son of Isaac. Isaac is the son of Abraham. And Abraham is who the Most High God gave his covenant to. The promise, you understand? Here's one thing in Christianity. That's a lie. Every nation is blessed. You understand? The Africans were blessed with something. The Chinese were blessed with something. The Japanese were blessed with something. Even the oppressor, who is the devil the Bible speaks of, these European people, you know what I'm saying? Esau, these Edomites, you understand? They have blessings from the Most High God. But the promise only went to Abraham. The promise went to Isaac, all the way down to Jacob, whose name got changed to Israel because he wrestled an angel, and the angel was impressed with his will. And the word Israel means the prince of power. So every so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, Indian woman, you're a prince of the power. You understand? You're a prince of the power that created this universe. You're a prince of the power that created all these beautiful sceneries on the earth, the oceans, you know what I'm saying? The valleys, the mountains, you know what I'm saying? You're a prince of that power, and that means something. It means something for you to come off of drugs. It means something for you to start gangbanging. It means something for you to love your fellow brother and sister, you understand? Because you're a prince of that power. And that's what he commands us. Keep reading.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Next verse, Bubba.
Verse 20. He hath not dealt so.
He has not what?
Not dealt so.
He has dealt with. Go, not dealt so.
He has not dealt so.
He's paying attention to.
Not dealt so.
He's in agreement with.
Not dealt so.
He's not dealing with nothing. Not dealt so. Keep reading.
With any nation.
No, he's dealt with the Africans.
Any nation.
He's dealt with the Japanese.
Any nation.
He's dealt with the East Indian.
Any nation.
He's dealt with the European.
Any
He
nation.
has not dealt with any other nation in the world. You understand? He's not dealt so what, but only you, so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. He's only dealt with you. So why is the Christian church teaches us that Christ has come for everybody? Why? Why does the Christian church teach that God loves everybody? The thing is, the gag is, the secret is why it's so glorious is because he only deals with you, so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. This power only deals with you understand? Even though all our oppressors, they rule this planet, they have their hands in the pie, they have the gold, the riches, you understand? The elite of the world, the Most High God that created the universe only deals with you, so-called black man who's in the ghetto. You so-called Hispanic man who's in the goddamn barrios. You so-called Native American man who's dying in reservations right now. You understand? He only deals with the poor. And that's Israel right now. And forever. You understand? He has not dealt with any other nation. And that's glorious to know that. To know that the power to create the sun that shines only cares about you, so-called man, or in Ecuador. You so-called Negro man that's in Haiti. You so-called Hispanic man that's in the Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? The Native American man who's in the reservation in the back. The Puerto Rican man, you understand? The Brazilian man. You know what I'm saying? He only deals with you and nobody else. And Christ came and he's coming back for us, man. These are the lies we must destroy, you understand? People look at the ISUPK, these brothers, these courageous, brave brothers who go out there and camp, right, give away our Saturdays because we care for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American men, you understand? We give up our Saturday because there's nothing to tell you that you're special, man. You're the reason why the sun raises. You understand? But this Christian church wants to lie and say it's for everybody. Why does the goddamn European man have to be saved? What does he have to be saved from? Himself? He don't care about himself. Russia's going to war with Ukraine. They don't care about each other, man. But we tell you right now, the men of the Iron Sheep, we care and the Commander Junior Hunter, we care for blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. This is an order. It's an order. You understand? If I could, go back to the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 4.
Shine out of one kind. Sharpen the top.
Come.
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 4. Who are Israelites?
That's right.
To whom pertaineth the adoption.
Because the Most High God is taking us back. You understand? The old covenant is done away with. You understand? That's another thing. You have these brothers, these other brothers, and these other Israelite groups, fake Israelite groups, whatever. They say they're Old Testament Israelites. Based on what? Old covenant is done away with. That's an agreement that we have with the Most High God that we broke. It's done. So how are you that? How are you an Old Testament Israelite? You know what I'm saying? How are you an Old Testament Christian? It doesn't make sense if it's done away with. The Most High God does not even address that. It's nothing. I mean, you look foolish. You understand? You look absolutely insane. It's asinine to say I'm Old Covenant, I'm Old Testament. No. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? That contract agreement has been done away with. We ruined that as a people because we wanted to do what the heathens did. We didn't want to pay attention and observe the laws, statutes, commandments that was given to us. But Moses, you understand? But every other prophet that came down warned us, destruction was behind us, and we kept doing the things that angered the Most High God. And this is why the Christian church must be destroyed, because they not teach the law. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach the importance of morality in the Bible. You understand? You open that damn Christian church, they're twerking. You know what I'm saying? There's no brotherhood. You know I'm saying it's disgusting. You understand? They want triple, quadruple tithes. And let that money bucket go around this life. You're getting cursed out in the church. You know what I'm saying? There's no brotherhood in any church. So even Hollywood knows the church is a goddamn is a joke. Hollywood. You understand? Well, let me get the next verse, Barbara Shaw. No, did you finish that verse, Barbara Shaw? Please.
Count out of one kind. And the glory and the covenants.
Covenants. You understand? But we're gonna get to that. Keep reading.
And the giving of the law.
The giving of the what?
Of the law.
Of the what?
Of the law.
The Christian church will have you believe that the laws are done away with. You believe that? The Christian church will have you believe that you can eat crab, you can eat pork, you can eat shrimp, you can eat lobster as long as you pray over it, and it's good. I prayed over it, it's good, it's sustenance. No, the Lord said these food, Most High God, Yahweh said these unclean foods are unclean. No matter how hot that fire is, it's unclean. And you wonder why you got the gout, high blood pressure, cancer, you know what I'm saying? High cholesterol, you know what I mean? Arteries clogged because you're eating unclean food. There's no way, you know what I'm saying? Eating oysters. Oysters in the sea have a purpose to clean up the water. Look it up. The shrimp clean up the water. These are bottom feeders, man. Eating catfish is a bottom feeder. They're there to clean up the oceans. A pig is there to clean up the field. Let it be known. Clean up the field. They eat anything. They eat their damn young. You want to eat that? That's riddled with disease, man? The Christian church will have you believe that you can sin from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know what I'm saying? When Sunday comes, you can put on your best church hat, your Easter suit, you know what I mean? Some gator shoes, which is unlawful, and everything is forgiven. It don't work like that. When you open, Lord allow, we come to the doors of the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? When you get tired of the lies, you know what I'm saying? You come to the ISUPK, you learn to wear all black. You learn to clean yourself for 90 days. To clean yourself for 90 days, to kill the old man, because the old man and the old woman is riddled with sin. That's what it's about. Christ spoke about that. To kill the old man. Every day when you wake up, when the sun rises, it's a new fight. Every day. This is what Christ tried to tell you. And you're not going to be able to know how to do that, not knowing the law. Because the Christian church will tell you the law is done away with. These laws, these moralities will have you destroy the old man and keep them buried and fight them every day. You understand? To fight the demons that come at you. Understand? Because they tell you these laws are done away, and it's a goddamn lie. You know what I'm saying? Why would you tell a so-called black and Hispanic man, Native American man in hellish conditions to not love your brother? You understand? To not to not go to him. You know what I'm saying? Which is law. To not go to him if there's agreements between you and him. To go to that man alone. You understand? So then the gun violence will stop. So we don't have to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Why would you say the Christian church will tell you that the law is done away for a man not to sleep with another man's wife? You know what I'm saying? Most of the murders in the ghettos and the projects and the barrios and the reservations is over a woman being a whore. You understand? Well, the Bible teaches a woman to be modest. The man she sleeps with is hers. She's with him forever. And the Christian church tell you these laws are done away with. You know what? Finish. What verse you went on?
Verse 4.
Let's finish that up.
And the giving of the law and the service of God.
And the what?
And the service of God.
Your reverend, your pastor, your imam, your false Jewish rabbi, they don't serve the Most High God. They anger the Most High God, and they lead people to anger the Most High God. You understand? But we're gonna get to the hot stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what Christ has to say about this a little bit. Keep reading, Bible show.
And the promises.
And the what?
The promises.
The promises go to only Israel. You understand? The promises of us getting our land back. You understand? The promise of 144,000, 12,000 men from each tribe to rule this world. You understand? They have a crown in there. That's the promise. You understand? The promise that we won't have death. Now, this is the Christian church teach. They teach you won't die. When you read death in the Bible, you won't die from HIV/AIDS because you have you're a sexual deviant. You know what I'm saying? You won't die from gun violence because you'll have love for your brother. You understand? You won't die from diseases because you're eating clean food. You understand? You won't die from the oppressor because the Most High God is going to put these oppressors on the bottom where they belong. You understand? On the bottom. Real quick. Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6 when you can.
Another one, Con.
You know what I'm saying? These are promises on every so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian. This is the promise. And it's good. It's good. It's glorious. You understand? So why go to that Christian church that won't tell you how good you are? Why do you go to that Christian church who won't tell you the truth, how God really thinks about you, so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native American man? Read what you got about Bishop.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
What?
An holy people.
When you go to that church, the word holy does not mean spazzing out and foaming at the mouth and faking to be foam, putting on a damn show like you belong on a Tyler Perry movie. You understand? It's not that. The word holy means to be separate. You understand? Your top shelf. Upper echelons. You understand? That's what you are, so-called black man, Native American man, you know what I'm saying? Hispanic man. That's what you are. This Christian church has been around over what? Hundreds of years? You haven't heard this yet? There's a saying, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you're getting the same result, expecting something different, you are legally insane. The black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, you know what I'm saying? We are insane for going back to the doors of the Christian church, man. We are insane for going back to the doors of Muslim mosques. We're insane for thinking Africa could do something for us, you understand? We're insane to think we could sell some drugs and wearing a color of red, blue, or yellow, whatever thing, we're going to take over the world by gangbanging, you understand? The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6 said, yo, all my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Not knowledge of laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High God, man. We're going to see what Christ has to say about that. Let me get the book of Matthew, chapter, Slovakia. Did you get to verse 5 yet, Papa Joe? On Romans? All right, let's get verse 5.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 5. Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came.
That's right. Keep reading.
Who is over all, God blessed forever.
I mean, because Christ was a man. He comes from the tribe of Judah, you understand? His fathers, our forefathers, the men before him, Moses, Hosea, you know what I'm saying? Joshua, Aaron, you know what I'm saying? Solomon, all these men, all our fathers, they were his forefathers like they are forefathers, you understand? Let me get to the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 22, Baba Show. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what Christ has to say about the law. Because everyone loves Jesus in that Christian church, am I right? I don't say everyone get the Jesus, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everyone they love. They catch the Holy Spirit, not knowing they're not being holy. Because they leave that Christian church, you know what I'm saying? That sister's still lesbian. That brother's gonna light up some weed. The other brother's gonna hop on somebody's window and rob. what I'm saying? That drug dealer who dropped 30 stacks for the church, he's still joining community with drugs, you understand? Because they leave that Christian church still a sinner. It's a concert. It's for you to feel good, you know what I'm saying? It's a distraction. That's all it is. To make you think you're doing something for the Lord for one day. Well, it's a 24/7 ongoing thing to be righteous, to learn to be righteous, to try to be righteous. Because the Most High God is so thorough, so gangster. Well, he tells you in the scriptures, yo, your righteousness is that of a filthy rag, man. A rag mean a rag for a woman's menstrual cycle. That's what he's saying. Your righteousness is that of a filthy rag, so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, who are trying right now in the ISUPK. The ISUPK is a small sanctuary where the Most High God dwells. It's in the scriptures. You understand? It's in the scriptures. For the men who are trying to fight the man every day, who are fighting the man every day, doing marvelous things for our people. Our righteousness is not of a filthy rag because we messed up. We messed up and we have to be adopted again. Understand? But the thing is, we know who we are. We know we're the children of Israel. We know that these laws, these statutes, and these commandments are forever and they mean something. I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Christ has to say. Let me get the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 22. Baba, shall we read God?
The book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 22. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coasts and cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David.
Now who?
Son of David.
Now who?
Son of David.
You can't be a son of somebody. Now get this. David was way before Christ. Way before Christ, but you're a son of David because you know why? You come from that seed. You come from that lineage, you understand? You come from that lineage. You got a mother and a father. Let's keep reading about the show.
My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil.
She had a mental disorder or something wrong with her. Just because it says Canaanite, this was the time when Christ was walking around. You understand? This is the time where that area, which is Israel, was occupied by the oppressor, by who are the Romans, who you can say these are Italians. You know what I'm saying? Mafiosos. These are Roman people. You understand? And this woman right here, she is an Edomite. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Verse 23. But he answered her not a word, and his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away, for she crieth after us.
You know what I'm saying? Because who are you? You know what I'm saying? What are you here for? Why are you after us? We don't bang with you. Just keep reading. Verse 24.
Okay. But he answered and said,
but this is Christ. I'm saying this is our king. Our king of the Christian church, the Muslim mosque, even that blackity black conscious community that Cat Zara keeps whooping. Get that in him, Bob. That's right. He keeps on whooping on the conscious community and they keep coming back, man. It's just stop. You know what I mean? Stop. Please, just give it up. Let's keep reading Baba Kashal. And that he's our king, Yahushua Mashiach, Dr. Hanson. Greatest black man to ever walk the earth. And he's coming back. Right. Coming back to free so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Coming back to put crowns on the head of 12,000 men from each tribe. It's 144,000 because you know why? You walk with me. You know what I'm saying? You follow me to the T. You sacrificed everything because you followed me. That's glorious. That's a great promise. You don't think that's a great promise? To give up the world? Sir, you don't think that's a great promise, other one, sir? To give up the world for a crown on your head to set the world straight? You know what I'm saying? It's a great promise. I mean, let's read.
But he answered and said, I am not sent.
I'm not who?
I am not sent.
He come.
I am not sent.
He's not here for.
I am not sent to read, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you understand? I'm sent for my people. I'm sent for my people who are in impoverished conditions, you understand? I'm sent for my people who will always be oppressed for a wicked heathen nation, you know what I'm saying? I'm sent for my people to correct their morality, you understand? The Christian church lies, man. He's not for everybody. He's not for the world, man. He's for people who don't think that there's nothing special than other being a rapper, entertainer. You know what I'm saying? A drug dealer, a gangbanger. Trying to get into Congress thinking that you can change the ways of our conditions. Well, long period of time, you're gonna become just like them and forget about us. And then you're gonna be greedy for the money. Understand? Keep reading.
Verse 25. Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. Verse 26. But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs.
You know what I'm saying? So he's calling these people a dog. These people right now, this woman is an Edomite woman, you know what I'm saying? A European woman. And the most in the Slovakia, our King Yahushua Mashiach is calling her a dog, a nobody. You know what I'm saying? Why should I give you the bread who was meant for us, my children? You know what I'm saying? Who need it the most? You know what I'm saying? Just like today, how we need it the most. We need morality. You know what I'm saying? We need correction. You know what I'm saying? We need to know who we are. We need to love our brother. You know what I'm saying? We got to teach our daughters not to be whores. You know what I'm saying? To be women, to be feminine, to be delicate. You know what I'm saying? Right. We got to teach our brothers, our men, to be warriors, to be masculine. You know what I'm saying? To have some moral compass and to make the right decisions in that household, to be the head of a household, to stay in that house. You know what I'm saying? That if he sleeps with that woman, he stays with that woman, not to make a whore out of her. Let's see what this Canaanite woman says that gets me. You know what I'm saying? Read verse 27 before you leave on.
Con out of one con. And she said, Truth, Lord.
She said, what?
Truth, Lord.
She knows she wasn't crap. You know what I'm saying? She knows the Most High God don't care for her. Don't care for her people. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading. Yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from their master's table. She knows she was a dog. You know what I'm saying? And that being a woman, you know what I'm saying? A female dog is, you know what it is. I'm not going to say it. You know what I'm saying? But you know she's this woman telling you, I know I'm not nothing. Can you please help us? You understand? Can you please help? And to wrap that up, the Most High Christ did help that woman. It was like he was a compassionate man. Unlike our oppressors today who sees what's going on with blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, sees what's going on in Brooklyn, sees what's going on in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? See what's going on in Pennsylvania, sees what's going on in California, you know what I'm saying? What's going on in Brazil, Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? Dominican Republic, Jamaica, Venezuela, you know what I'm saying? He sees what's going on, but God shows up people, and he continuously chooses like crap, like nothing, you know what I'm saying? There's a punishment coming for him for that. There's a punishment waiting for him to come with that for messing and treating God's chosen people like crap, you understand? But if I could, can I get the book of Romans chapter 11, verse 26, Father Bishop?
Con out of one con. This is the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 26. And so all Israel shall be saved.
So what?
All Israel shall be saved.
The world.
All Israel shall be saved.
Europeans.
All Israel shall be saved.
This verse right here, it doesn't say the word. It says Israel shall be saved. Every so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man shall be saved. So what's your pastor talking about now? Why is your pastor, wherever in the world, challenges the priest and prophet under Commander General Yohana and the ISUPK? Well, we tell you this. We don't write poetry. You know what I'm saying? We didn't write these. We're trying to live this. We're living this. We're fighting every day tooth and nail to fight the old man to live this. Taking check-ins to our camp leader when we did something bad, because not because they hate us, because they know we can do better. To be chastised is love. To know that you came through the doors of ISUK to fight the old man, and they see something in you. Whether you be a priest, a prophet, an officer, a young man, or sister, there's something in you that you can do better. You chose to say F the world, man. And you open this book, this Bible, this King James Version Bible, and that pastor's not telling you this, the hell with him. And I'm telling you, we're going to get real deep. We're going to be coming there soon to see what Christ has to say. But I want you to understand that Christ only came for blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. This lie has to stop. Every time it shows this ugly head, it has to be cut down, beat down like a wheat. Get down to the root and destroy it. You understand? God is not in the Christian church, man. God is not in the Muslim mosque, man. I don't know how many times he has to show you and prove to you, man. Get out of there. That's Satan's house, you understand? But keep reading, Father Bishop.
As it is written.
As is what?
As it is written.
Here's the thing. Paul is using the Old Testament when he says as it is written. We're reading what Paul wrote. So we got the New Testament. That's what's so glorious about being in 2022, 2023 right now. We have the advantages of using the Old and New Testament to understand what's going on. And here's the thing. Christ was reading the Old Testament too. The laws were still going on. The laws were still there. All Christ did was reinforce the law. You know what I'm saying? Showed you how to do it correctly. Because you know why? Reverend Porchuk ain't doing it. Creflo Dollar ain't doing it. Deacon such and such ain't doing it. All they focus on is touching your kids, man. All they focus on Joel Austin, you understand? Putting money in the goddamn walls, the water, you understand? Who does that? You know, when the money goes, when the ISUPK comes, when the money comes to the ISUPK, it goes back to the people. Man.
That's right.
When the money comes into the ISUPK, it goes back to the people. I don't know about the other Israelite groups, you know what I'm saying? Who like to jip the people, you know what I'm saying? Who like to lie on the people, you know what I'm saying? But when money comes to the ISUPK, it goes back to the people, man. And the scriptures say you judge them by the fruit they bear, man. Look at that UPK's record. It's spotless. Spotless, you understand? But keep reading that verse for me.
There shall come out of Zion the deliverer.
Oh, what?
Out of Zion the
This
deliverer.
is Christ they're talking about. From Zion. Keep reading.
And shall turn away
It
ungodliness.
shall turn away what?
Ungodliness.
Sin.
Ungodliness.
Murder.
Ungodliness.
Homosexuality.
Ungodliness.
Worshiping false God.
Ungodliness.
Unbrotherly.
Ungodliness.
Unsisterhood.
Ungodliness.
Turn away unmorality. Turn away the transgression of the law. Keep reading.
From Jacob.
From blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. Read the next verse, Bob.
For this is my
Well,
covenant.
this is the what?
My covenant.
Well, this is the what?
My covenant.
My contract agreement. Keep reading.
Unto them.
On to blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. Keep reading, Bob.
When I shall take away their
He's
sins.
going to take away our sins. You understand? He took away our sins. Let's go to Salakia. Bear with me, Israel. Bear with me. Let me get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 31. You understand? We're going to Salakia. We're going to go to the Old Testament. You understand? We're going to the Old Testament that foretells this. You understand? Because we got done reading Romans. You know what I'm saying? We're in the book of Jeremiah, which is thousands of years before Paul hit the scene. You understand? Let's read it.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, and verse 31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant.
You will make a what?
A new
See,
covenant.
this is the book of Jeremiah. You understand? This is when we just kept on messing up. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we just kept messing up. We wanted to be around the other nations that was around our borders, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't understand, we took for granted how much the Most High God loves us. We took for granted how much our forefather Abraham was a friend to the Most High, because that's his title, a friend unto God. We took advantage on how much King David put in work to raise the nation. We took advantage of all that. You know what I'm saying? We not took advantage of Salakia. We took for granted Salakia. We took for granted for all that. At the time Jeremiah was writing this, you know what I'm saying, the forefathers did all that work for the Most High God to show that, yo, I rock with these blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, understand? I rock with these people who you hate. I rock for these people who I raised up Pharaoh to destroy him, to show my might. They don't mess with these people, man. I will wipe away all y'all for these people. And we took that for granted. And that's what took us away. And that's what we did. We broke the old covenant. But we get a new covenant. You know what I'm saying? We get a second chance. You understand? And you thank Abraham for that. You know what I'm saying? You thank King David for that. You understand? You thank Christ for that. Because we wouldn't be able to get this new covenant without Christ. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel.
The house of who?
Of
That's
Israel.
our Spanish-speaking brothers and sisters. At the time, we split again. I'm saying we just some hard-headed people. You understand? The Most High God said, if I gave this to any other nation, they would do it. Where the heartbeats. They would get it right. He said this in the scriptures. His word, not mine. He said this. He loved us so much. He loved Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob so much. He kept his word. And the Most High God keeps his word. You understand? All the Most High God wants from us is loyalty, man. Loyalty, you're loyal to that goddamn blunt wrap, right? You're loyal to the weed man, right? You're loyal to that whore who's been messing around with three other men. One of the men's your boy, and you kiss them on the lip. You understand? You're loyal to that to your boss who's the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? You go to his damn job, but you can't give up a Saturday if you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't read 3 scriptures. You can't stop eating crab, shrimp, pork, and lobster. You can't be a better black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. You can't be a better black, Hispanic, Native American woman through these scriptures. That's the loyalty of the Most High God's action for us, just to change, man. To be the holy people He wants us to be. To be the peculiar people He wants us to be. The word peculiar means strange, out of the ordinary. Because you know why? The statues He showed on to Jacob was something different from what the Chinese are doing. Something different than what the Africans doing. You know what I'm saying? That's the glory. This is why the Christian church needs to be destroyed. Because it doesn't teach you that. But what they teach is man philosophy. What they teach is what they think. You understand? They don't have nothing to do with God. That's all man. And man will lead you down a hole of death and destruction and desolation. Look at us. Look at this. This is a Christian church on every block, in every hood, every ghetto, every barrio. Same crap since 77, 82, 95, 2003, 2016 to 2023. Same conditions we in, hellish conditions, you know what I'm saying? So what use is the Christian church? If it's not doing nothing when you apply it, throw it away. Burn it. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of it. And that's the Christian church in Muslim mosques. But keep reading.
And with the house of Judah.
As you so-called black man, Negro man, African American, you so-called West Indian man, you so-called Haitian man, Levite, you understand? Because we're coming, you know what I'm saying? We're getting this new coming back. We're coming to be whole again, man. And that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? If the common so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man knew that Cuban is blood related, you know what I'm saying? Blood related to that Haitian, that we are the same race of people, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a different story. If all these blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians knew we shared the same blood, that we're one nationality, it'd be a different ball game, man. It'd be a different ball game. Then you start to ask questions. Why we do this? You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta go to the only thing that makes sense is the King James Version Bible. Only thing that makes sense, you know what I mean? You have these archaeologists who take this King James Version Bible and figure stuff out. They use that when they do the excavations. You understand? The world didn't know about the Hyksos to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? This is all true. Look it up. Look it up. Well, let me get verse 32, Baba Show.
Another one come. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 32. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers.
Not according to the covenant that made with the fathers. This is from Moses. This is from time of when Saul, King David, you know what I'm saying, Joel, Ezekiel, you know what I'm saying? The forefathers, all the prophets of the Old Testament, you understand? Not that coming because we broke them. You know what I'm saying? We broke them like irresponsible children who didn't know. It's like if you give a bratty child a GTR Skyline 16 bratty, he's gonna crash that car because you know why? He didn't know how to drive it. He didn't know how to work the stick shift or the power shift. You understand? He didn't know that car. You understand? We didn't know what we was getting. We just knew we have a high power. No one could touch us. We got arrogance. You understand? We got arrogant in our ways. And we took it for granted because we wanted to be like the people who beat us on the head. Like today right now, we want to be like the people that beat us down, that gun us down, that tell us that we're nothing, that tell us we're nothing but over hypersexual people, and we're thugs and criminals, understand? We're thugs and criminals, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the same men that said that's in the White House, his son's a goddamn blatant crackhead. Right now. Wasn't there cocaine caught in the White House right now?
Another one come.
Hey, man, listen, this country's falling apart. Most of our guys destroying this country, you understand? The people who run this country, who run the world, are immoral people, man. They're worse. They shouldn't even be in power. They're only there for us to look at us and be like, yo, why? You know what I'm saying? For us to remind us who the hell we are. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why they're there, so we can reflect on what the hell is going on. So we can realize that we're Israel. We're the prince of the power. We're the ones supposed to be in charge. Understand? Keep reading from where you at, Mark Shaw.
In the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break.
We broke that covenant because we were just ungrateful, bratty, spoiled children. You understand? Full of transgression, full of wanting to be like everybody else in the world. You understand? Keep reading.
Although I was an husband unto them, you know saith the Lord.
Because when a husband takes his wife, the husband is responsible for that wife. The husband is the protector of that wife. The husband is there to chastise that wife when she has done something wrong, not knowing, because we all have wives. We know. They think they don't know the things they're doing wrong until you tell them. You understand? That's what the Most High God is to Israel, a husband to take care of us. And again, I said earlier, all we have to do is show the Most High God our loyalty. Our loyalty in the following these laws, these statutes, these commandments was shown unto Jacob and all the nation. Because he's not dealing with these heathens, man.
Right.
But you so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, you love this European, man. I'm in Harlem right now from Long Island. The conscious community, we love to be Africans, and Africans don't give a damn about us. Don't give a goddamn about us. Trying to jip us. These Nigerian princes trying to scam you through the phone. You want to be African, but they don't give a damn about the so-called. They don't give a damn about Harlem. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn about Houston, Texas. They don't give a damn about Brazil. They don't give a damn about Kingston. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn about Israel. You understand? We want to be like these goddamn oppressors. It's disgusting, man. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't the ISUPK and the Command you in your honor, you wouldn't know that you belong to God. You wouldn't know that you're a prince of the power. You understand? But let me get the next verse, verse 33.
Con out of one con. Verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law.
I will put my what?
My law.
I thought the law was broken.
My
I
law.
thought the law was done away with.
My law.
I thought the law had nothing to do with today. I thought the law was nailed down to the cross on Christ. Saying, ain't that what they say? Keep reading.
My law in their inward parts.
In your inward parts. I'm gonna simplify. In your inward parts, like it's easy. It's in your inward parts to wake up and brush your teeth, to take a shower. It's in your inward parts to when someone sneezes, you say God bless you. You know what I'm saying? These laws will come a time where living out laws, statutes, commandments, it's like nothing. It's like it's second, you know what I'm saying? It's nature. What's second nature? Not even second nature, it's first nature, because you know why? It's something we're born with. You wouldn't know life without living out these laws, statutes, commandments. When you see something out of pocket, when it's glorious day coming, you're like, what the hell are you doing? Why is he kissing him? Kill him. You understand? Why is there a Christmas tree? Kill him. Get rid of it. That's his first nature. The wild help me out. You know what I'm saying? Get this brother in, man. This is powerful brother. You know what I'm saying? Strong brother. You know what I'm saying? Coming out the world. You know what I mean? Soon he gets officer sex, be a good officer. Be a mighty man. You understand? But like I said, the inward part, that's what the law is going to be like. Most High God's going to put it in us. And the men of the ISU Command Junior Holler, we're out there every Friday, every Saturday to make sure it happens. To open up your mind, you understand? And make you realize, like, yo, you're in the matrix for real, man. You talking about, oh, you're getting brainwashed. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we need a brainwashing, man. Right. Being riddled with drugs. You know what I'm saying? Messing up your mind. Being riddled with filth on TV, filth on the music, you know what I'm saying? How they educate us, you know what I'm saying? Yo, my child, if he chose so, can go to school and meow and identify as a cat, and there'll be nothing wrong. The school can't say nothing, huh? You mean tell me I can't identify as a Jew? This man right here can't identify as a Jew? It's disgusting, but keep reading about it, Michelle.
Another one come. Saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts.
It'll be in your mind. You see, hearts in the Bible is not talking about the thing that releases blood in and out of your whole body. It's talking about your mind. Follow your heart, follow your mind, because you understand we have the laws, the statutes. That's the only thing in your mind. Is this lawful? When you wake up, will this anger the Most High God? Will this please the Most High God? You understand? This is going to be in your heart, your inward parts. You understand? But remember, the law, the Christian church say the law is done away with. The Christian church saying Christ came for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep reading.
Another one come. And will be their God, and they shall be my people.
He's our power. You understand? Most High God's our power. We belong to Him. Understand? We don't belong to North America, so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American man. Understand? We don't belong to Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados. You know what I'm saying? We don't belong to the West Indies. We don't belong to Puerto Rico if you're from the tribe of Pari and Bifu. You don't belong to Dominican Republic if you're from the tribe of Simeon. You don't belong to South America if you're from the tribe of Asher. Help me out. Naphtali. And what's my other brothers up here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm looking at the signs right now, Slovakia. But we don't belong to these lands which our oppressors rule. We belong to the Most High God, Yahweh. We're His people. We are the Prince of Power. You understand? And with that being said, let's see what Christ said about this law, man. Let's see what Christ says about this law with the Most High God's going to put on our inward parts so it could be first nature, so it could be on our minds. You understand? That when we see wickedness, it's going to blow our minds. I mean, I can't wait to live in that kingdom where when you see some wicked stuff going on, it's going to be like, what are you doing? You're weird. Well, what you put up a tree for and decorate the halls with silver and gold? That's in the Bible too, man. Lord hates Christmas. Lord hates Thanksgiving. Lord hates Halloween. Lord hates when you go out there and vote for someone who don't give a damn about you. Because you know why? This ain't no democracy when it comes to the Most High God. It's not. Your kings have been chosen. The last one to come to redeem us, he's coming down with hellfire. He's coming down with 2,200 million chariots to liberate us, man. You know, the best part about this, after he gets done, he's going to say, here you go. It's your turn to those who have a crown within the midst of the 144,000. Understand? But let me get the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17, Baba Kashal, if I could. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to get that. We're going to see what Christ has to say about the law. Because again, your reverend is telling you the law's done away with. That it's been nailed down to the cross. Like, what does that even mean? It's been nailed down to the cross. Matter of fact, we're going to get into that too. Read what you got, Baba Kashal.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, in verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Now, I've come to change stuff.
Destroy the law.
Now, I've come to get rid of things like you can eat crab, shrimp, and lobster.
Destroy the law.
I've come to take away the law where a man can have sex with a woman and throw her away.
Destroy the law.
I've come to take away the law where you could be on brotherly for your brother.
Destroy the law.
Keep reading.
Or the prophets.
No, I don't want you doing what Moses said for you to do. Keep reading.
I am not come to destroy, but fulfill.
To what?
Fulfill.
To complete.
Fulfill.
To do it.
Fulfill.
You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you.
Oh, matter of fact, Salakia. Give me the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 22, because we just got done reading that Christ said, think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. You understand? This is what Christ is saying. He's not doing away with the law. He's not taking away the things to make blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians holy. He's not taking away the things to make blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians the best thing on the planet Earth, to make us peculiar, to make us rare, to make us an anomaly amongst these nasty, disgusting, filthy dogs. And I'm talking about every other race is not an Israelite, understand? That does not belong to God. So, to your Christian pastor, go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1, Baba Kashal, and read what you got it.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors.
Wait. Start from the beginning.
Woe.
W-O-E means destruction to you, death to you. Have a bad day. Bad luck. I hope you wake up and stub your toe and you drop the scissors on your foot so you bleed. This is what the Most High God. Woe to you. Destruction. Die. Keep reading.
Woe be unto the pastors.
To the who?
The pastors.
The servants of the Most High God.
The pastors.
The ones who sacrifice everything of this world for the Most High God.
The pastors.
The ones who says, F the world, I'm going to serve the Most High God.
The pastors.
That's Reverend. That's Joel Steve.
The pastors.
That's Purple Dollar.
The pastors.
That's TD Jake Snakes.
The pastors.
That's everyone you see trying to tell you the law's done away with. Keep reading.
That destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
Because when you go in that Christian church, your mind is really being filled with filth, filled with disgusting things. You understand? The Christian church filled your lust to disobey God. You understand? I'm gonna say it again. The Christian church fills your lust to disobey God. It gives you the green light to sin and to think Christ, to think God's still gonna want to be around you. Well, God hates the sinner, not sin. God hates the sinner, not sin. But keep reading now. Slogging. He scattered us, you know what I'm saying? He scattered us, getting us further and further away from our power. Away from the Most High God, who's going to set us high above every nation on the planet Earth. You understand? To make them say, I don't know these people. I don't want nothing to do with it. This is what your Christian pastor is doing. This is why you should run far from that Christian church. Take your wife, take your children, take your mother, your father. Get out of there. You understand? But just keep reading.
Saith the Lord, verse 2, therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock.
You scattered us, man. You led us to sin against the Most High God. You understand? Us, blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. You understand? And the worst part of it, it's an Israelite up there being a pastor. It's a black man, Hispanic man, Native American man being a pastor, not knowing nothing about this Bible. That man should get the class. You should come to the doors of ISBK. You understand? You should give a phone call. You know what I'm saying? You should call Cross Line Radio to learn. You should be an all black. You know what I'm saying? Endure into the troop program and get your Hebrew name so you can really wake up your people. You understand? Keep reading now.
And driven them away and have not visited them.
You know what I'm saying? You driven us away. You tell that woman who's having a hard time with her husband. You give her the nasty, the wickedest counsel that is disgusting. You tell her to leave her husband. You tell her to leave her husband, so now she's gonna look for a man who likes to touch boys, likes to touch girls, little boys. You understand? Or it might be even you. You understand? You destroy our people's lives with your wicked, disgusting counsel. Tell us to do things God tells us not to do. You understand? And you scatter us further and further away, and you don't even visit us to check on us. You understand? Because you don't have the love of black Hispanics, Native American Indians. You know why? You don't follow the laws, the statutes, and the commandments of the Most High God because you say they're done away with. Keep reading on.
Behold, I will visit upon you the.
Go ahead, Slocky.
I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord.
See, the Most High God's going to visit you. The Most High God's going to pay you a visit, and there's nothing you can do to get out of it. The Most High God will pay you a visit with anything, with cancer. You know what I'm saying? Because you eating all this unclean food. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God will visit you with violence because you want to rob the people. You know what I'm saying? You want to rob grandma of all her money and ties, and her grandson's a gangster. He's going to visit you with bullets in your house because you're evil. The Most High God rewards evil with evil. You understand? The Most High God might visit you with HIV, AIDS, or sexual transmitted disease because you're a goddamn disgusting sexual demons. You love whores. You love men. You love little girls and little boys. You understand that Christian church? You know what I'm saying? And you have the nerve to say that the law is done away because you don't follow the law. You don't follow the law. You don't want to be righteous. You don't want to be clean. You want to be an unclean, filthy, disgusting. You want to be just like your oppressor. You understand? That's why you say the law is done away with. And you're greedy too. Let's go back to the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 18, Papa Shaw.
Con under one con. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 18. For verily I say unto you,
the truth. This is going to happen. You understand? I'm telling you the truth. Don't doubt what I'm saying to you. Verily, keep reading.
Till heaven and earth pass.
I'm saying till heaven and earth is gone, which is never going to happen. Lord allow. Keep reading.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
I'm saying nothing escapes this law. You know what I'm saying? To every I is dotted, to every T is crossed. This law is forever. It's going to be fulfilled. Let me get one more verse down, Papa Shaw.
Con out of one con. Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
Whoever breaks the law of you not fulfilling the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? You going to work on the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? Whoever breaks the law of you not going to your brother Him and him alone we have agreements. It's the smallest of laws, you know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
And shall teach men
Shall
so.
what?
Teach men so.
Teach men it's okay to celebrate Christmas, like I tell you in the Christian church. Teach men that it's okay to have a divorce, like they do in the Christian church. To teach men that it's okay to eat unclean foods such as crab, pork, shrimp, and lobster. And it's cool when it's all right when you pray on it. To teach men that. Keep reading now.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
You should be called first.
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
You should be made priority.
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
You're not even going to be mentioned to get on that chariot. You're not even going to be mentioned to get this promise. Because you didn't want to be loyal to the Most High God. Because you said these laws are done away with, man. You say the thing that keeps Israel and to keep Israel clean. You know what I'm saying? It gives Israel a compass of morality. You know what I'm saying? To keep us straight. You know what I'm saying? To keep us holy. You said all that is done away with, man. Keep reading on.
Another one kind. But whosoever shall teach, but whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
And I don't know nobody else doing that but the men and the Irish began commanded junior high. I don't
Damn
know
right.
no one doing that, man. I don't know no one showing blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians that you can show brotherhood to your other brother. I don't know nobody outside the IHUPK who feeds the poor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody outside the IHUPK who does not partake in the wickedness of this world. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody in the ISUPK who's not fighting the old man. I don't know nobody. They fall victim to their flesh. Do you know anybody who's fighting outside the UPK out? Do you know someone who's fighting outside the UPK to be a holy man? A holy woman? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know anybody outside the ISUPK?
Outside, no.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. But you know why? Outside these doors, ISUPK, whether it be in Harlem headquarters, Houston, Northern, Southern California, Florida, North, South Carolina, whatever. You're not going to be taught the laws, statutes, commandments outside the doors of ISUPK. You're not going to be taught a way to live. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be taught life. This is life. Hold on, Bible, Christian Bible.
Damn right.
I'm saying this is life. This is all life. And we've been living with death for all our lives. You know what I'm saying? With death and destruction. You understand? It's disgusting. Right now, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to make a part 3 to this. You know what I'm saying? I'm Precinct Officer 50, Yashua Miala. It's the ISUPK Long Island.
Trooper Lakamia
You know what I'm
Allah.
saying? And this is the ISUPK coming out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commander Junior Hollins in 1969, we let the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians know that we are the lost 12 tribes of Israel, and that this law is forever. You know what I'm saying? This law, these statutes, these commandments are our constitution. You know what I'm saying? Our ways of life. And it's not a religion. It's not a religion. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God didn't tell Adam to make a religion. He gave Adam a way of life that was passed down to Noah. That was passed down to Shem. That was passed down to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Passed down to his 12 sons. But it came down to King David, Solomon. Now Christ has these laws trying to teach us how to live. So I say shalom, Israel. Shalom, yes, sir. Okay.